what it is and what it damn do. Peep game, real quick. Boss here. Out and about doing what I do. And I want to tell you, if you listen. No, I'm not currently riding the big road. I'm not in the big truck. I'm not in the semi. I'm not hauling a big load up and or down hills, cross country right now. I'm home. I'm home. And one big and one major thing about being home is that the things that I would not be able to do otherwise with my children and my grandchildren is participate in a lot of the things that they are now involved in. Okay? You may have seen some videos I posted before where, you know, my grands are in softball, baseball, or whatever it is that they're into. And that's a big part of why it is that I feel, you know, I had to be more in control of what it is that I do so I could be a part of what it is that they do. You dig? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is about. That's why you cannot settle. I guess that's the whole overall objective. You can't settle. You can't settle for just having a job. You can't settle for just working, because a job ain't nothing but work. And if you're working on somebody else's term because they're giving you your required pay, then you don't have the freedom that you want. You can't go and do the things you want to go and do because you know what? You got to work. You got to work. And I'm not bad-mouthing anybody who has a job, a 9 to 5, work 20 years and all this and all that. But I mean, just know what it is that you're sacrificing for not going the extra mile, doing the extra work, seeking out the extra advantage and having your own. When you don't do that, then your time is not your own and you don't have the freedom that you should have. So yeah, I encourage anybody and everybody who's at least considering or thinking about going the extra mile and putting the added extra effort in to have their own, work their own, use your talents, use your skills to have your own lane in the profession that you currently work. How long you gonna damn work at a pharmacy and never get any type of means of being independent with that? How long are you gonna work in any facet? Customer service, trucking, you're a great, awesome plumber, you're a wonderful architect, but you're working for a big firm. Well, that big firm could call you in the middle of the night, have you out your bed in the office doing some shit that somebody else should be doing, but they got you. You did? They got you, so they ain't got to get up. Just call, what's his face? He won his job. He ain't about to mess us up. He'll go. He'll do it. Well, that's bull crap. That's bull crap. You know, carpentry. You work for this big place that got all these contracts and you work with these people all the time, but you don't never venture out to try to get your own lane in that capacity. Get you some cars, do some side work until you get enough clientele to where you can have your own business. You never? You don't even think about that. Okay. Okay. You know, if you truly have the art and the gift of word and you got the gift of gab and you have a, you know, spectacular vernacular, how long you going to ghostwrite before you going to actually put something on wax yourself and see if somebody dig it, see if people like it? Put out a doggone LP, go online, put your album out, start spilling some of them lyrical talents that you have and let people know, hey, I'm the one who wrote for so-and-so, and guess what? Here's what I say. Here's what I spit. Here's my own lyrical artwork. Right? Word? No? Well, shit. Don't then. Damn it. But just know you got somebody else's beckon and call, and that time ties in to things that you probably would prefer to do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know? But I tell you, I am one who believes in giving thanks, glory, and praise for all that I have before I had it. I knew to do that. I knew to do that. Yeah, I knew to do it. I was thankful for all I had, and I prayed for all I felt I should have. And as it came, I realized the blessings in it. And I knew then I was in the right business. The right business is being in God's good graces. You got to be in God's graces. You can't wait till stuff start happening for you and happening to you. And then like, oh yeah, God must have. Not all the time. Not all the time. You know, just because God don't knock you on your ass every time you attempt to do something don't mean he's blessing you every time something happens for you. That one or two things may just be an insight as to if I continue to do good and I continue to give thanks for the things that I have, these things will continue. Otherwise, you like, no, I ain't got nothing to thank God for. Well, fucker, you ain't gonna last long. Ain't gonna last long. Every little thing you should give thanks for. And when it gets greater later, you should just know then that, yeah, I have to be in the business of giving God the glory and giving God the praise first. Because the things that will happen will only happen because he's seen fit for me to have these things. Pray to be ready to receive the blessings, therefore, so you don't mess them up. Some things you don't get because you ain't prayed to be prepared to get them anyway. You're going to mess it up. You're going to ruin it. You think it's money, you think it's fortune, you think it's success, you think it's business. But a fool and his money are soon parted. So if you didn't pray to be in the position to handle the depths and the capacity of what your blessing might be, how long you gonna keep it? As soon as you get a check that's over 6 digits or 5 digits or whatever it is, first thing you do is go run out and start being, careless with it. You don't think to save. You don't think to, put it to where it's making more money for you. Using your money to make money. I've spoken on these things too. Come on, man. Come on. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. And I was done with it before you even had it. I was saying the things then. You have to put your money in a position to make money for you down the road. Okay. You can't have money in your pocket and think to spend it without no way of recouping what you just blew. What you just went through and spent. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? You have to find an avenue or a vehicle that makes money that you can put your money into and let it continue to do that. While you're involved in the venture that's making you this money. You have to continue to do that. But when you see the blessings and you see things start coming back to you, okay, well now you have to pass it on. You got to put it into something that's lucrative. You have to stop just spending money and using the money. When they say make the money, don't let the money make you. Okay, well the money is making you if you all decked out top to bottom, how Bishop Don Juan say, snake skin down to the floor. Rings on fingers and watches on arms. And see you at the top. Well, shit, he continued to pimp. He didn't stop with the two that make the most. No, he went out and he kept going and he kept doing. He fell into a drug habit. But that's beside the point. Maybe that was a bad example. All I'm saying is whatever it is that's making you money, whatever you've seen is lucrative for you, in order to protect what you've started to earn and see the blessings and reap the benefits of, you have to make that money make you money. Put that money into something that makes you and continually makes you money while you're still working, or as long as you're going to work. Because eventually, if you really are doing what you're supposed to be doing, pretty soon you don't have to do nothing. Now, you can spend time with your kids and your grandkids. I'm at a softball tournament that started yesterday. It's been going hammer. It's been awesome. I miss so many being on the road. I miss so many being overseas. Now I'm able to indulge and see and be involved in these things. And it's pretty damn rewarding. It's pretty damn rewarding. And I'm so grateful and so thankful because I've always prayed to have freedom before I got so old or I got old to the point where I can't even be out there. Who gonna wheel pop to the game? Not me. Damn it, nobody wanna deal with me. It went from freedom, it's gonna go from freedom to boredom if you don't, capitalize on your youth and do the things that's gonna give you the freedom to experience these things with these kids. And your kids. I'm doing it and I'm only giving thanks for the fact that I am able to do it. And I'm not done by a long shot. I'm still working. I'm not of an age to where I have to sit down and take a rest. I'm more active than these kids is. I was flipping tires the other day. I don't know what the hell for. I just know I need to be ready in case it goes down. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I think I told you that. You know? Maximize your money. Utilize your experience. Make a lane for yourself to where your time is your own. That's a real and that's a true blessing. And if you pray for it, trust and believe if it is sincere, God will make it possible for you. That's why I knew to pray for it before I had the money to even make these things happen. Before I even knew what type of money it would take to provide the type of freedom that I now have. I just knew I had to pray for it because I didn't know exactly what it was I was praying for. I just know I wanted to be there for them if they needed me. And I didn't want work or working to be an issue to why I couldn't be there for them. This has been a Saturday and a Sunday softball sports complex filled weekend that for a long time I couldn't take advantage of, but now I can. And all praise due to the Most High. God does that for us, you know. So just sharing a little bit with you. Boss here.